Well, look who's back. Oh, it's the Byrds, sorry. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. No, I'm not. I got stabbed in the eye this morning by a freaking table. I was moving and it just snapped and right in the eye. So I can see out of it, but for like 30 minutes I couldn't. It was honestly kind of scary. I was like, whoa, you know, this can happen sort of thing, you know, but it is what it is. I feel a little better now. It still hurts, but it's all right. So today we're going to be doing the Byrds, 2 tracks. And it was Richard H's request for the first one. I added the second one just because it's so short, you know, so I just wanted to do at least another one. This is off their album 5D, Fifth Dimension. That's what's called, right? Scroll. Yeah, Fifth Dimension came out in 1966 on Columbia Records. This is after Gene Clark departed, who was the principal songwriter. So Crosby and McGuinn stepped up, and yeah, we're doing Fifth Dimension and Mr. Spaceman. Those are the 2 other singles. We did 8 Miles High, like, damn, how long has it been? A long time ago. It's probably like 4 months ago at this point. I love the Byrds. Anything that's related to CSN, CSNY, any of those guys, projects, anything like that, I'm there. You know, I am. So I'm excited to check this out. Thank you again, Richard, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel. We're almost at 30K. We have a betting pool going on right now in the Discord server about when I'm gonna hit 30K. I said October 1st on the dot. We're already at almost 29.3. So if you want to come make your bet, come hang out in the Discord server. All right, Fifth Dimension by the Byrds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, how is it that I could come out to here and be still floating and never hit bottom and keep falling through, just relaxed and paying attention? All my 2-dimensional boundaries were gone. I had lost to them badly. I saw that world crumble and thought I was dead, but I found my senses still working. And as I continued to drop through the hole, I found all surrounding to show me that joy innocently is. Just be quiet and feel it around you. And I opened my heart to the whole universe, and I found it was loving. And I saw the great blunder my teachers had made, scientific delirium madness.
1966, man.
As
Wow.
long as I live, or without ending, and I will remember the place that is now, that has ended before the beginning. Oh, how is it that I could come out to here and be still floating and never hit bottom and keep falling through, just relaxed and paying attention.
There's so much going on. Oh my God, no. That is absolutely criminal. That should be illegal, bro. I'm gonna start a petition. That's crazy. How could they I know why. I'm being
Woke up this morning with light in my eyes, and then realized it was still dark outside. It was a light coming down.
The quality,
from the
what the fuck?
sky. I don't know
What a difference.
who or why. Must be those strangers that come every night. Those saucer-shaped lights put people uptight. Leave blue-green footprints that glow in the the dark. I hope they get home alright. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along? I won't do anything wrong. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride? Woke up this morning, I was feeling quite weird. Had flies in my beard, my toothpaste was smeared. Over my window, they'd written my name.
One of those days.
Said, so long, we'll see you again. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along? I won't do anything wrong. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride?
McGuinn too, writing it.
Hey, Mr. Spaceman,
I hear you Crosby on that rhythm, okay?
I won't do
That was a sick
anything
little
wrong. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride?
Oh, come on, bro. Man, I hate that so much. Oh, but I love it. The songs are so good. It's worth it. See, that's what it's all about. Getting all hyped up and then, yeah, that was awesome. I'm gonna have to switch the first track out probably. I guess the link that Richard sent me is probably for an older version of the video. Because the second one, you guys probably won't notice a difference unless I don't change it. Maybe I won't. But yeah, the first one was definitely like 360p, and then the other one was like 1080p. You can just tell in the sound. But still, I kind of liked it actually in the lower, kind of bit rate, whatever you want to call it. The quality. It sounded very like of the time. The second one, it was actually a little too clean. Now that I talk about it, like I'm working it out in my head, it sounded a little clean. But still, both songs are good though. I definitely liked McGuinn on the vocals and the guitar in this. And he wrote both songs. So I think he was lead guitar for this band. So I'm going to guess that was him. I think I heard Crosby doing rhythm guitar in that second song. He was in the first one too, but you really heard him in that solo basically. Michael Clark on the drums too. Very, very tight. The first one, he was doing that cymbal, man. It sounded so trippy. It was also because of the quality that you kind of can't differentiate between things because there was so much going on in that song. That was crazy. No wonder they called that 5D or Fifth Dimension or whatever, because it felt like a song from the Fifth Dimension, man. There was like just everything was just like a little off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly how to explain it. Everything was off beat just like by like a smidge, and it kind of just trips your brain out. At least mine. They definitely had fun with that song. I can tell. And I see why it was a single and they led the album off at that, because it's like a cascade of sound going on. It's like, what is going, what? The guitars in it. Is there a keyboard too, right? No? Jim McGuinn on lead guitar and vocals, David Crosby rhythm guitar and vocals, Chris Hillman on bass and vocals, Michael Clark drums, and then Gene Clark wasn't on these. Oh, there you go. Van Dyke Parks on the organ for the Fifth Dimension. That's what it was. I swear I heard keys in that. But yeah, that organ with the guitar and the kind of off-tempo drums and the cymbal hits, like it was very trippy. Like it was for 1966, especially. That's like almost not the heyday. I'm guessing like the heyday of you know what I'm saying? It's probably like Woodstock, before Woodstock, like a year or two. But I guess that'd be 66, wouldn't it? So scratch all that. Definitely trippy for its time, and I think a lot of the songs back then, they started, even if they didn't start as like psychedelic bands or whatever, I feel like a lot of the bands back then, they kind of had to. There was almost like the fad in a way. but it was a good fad and it stuck around, you know. Because it kind of like the Laurel Canyon thing, it all just like spread out, and then you had stuff from Britain spreading out, you know. And it's just so cool how you can connect all the bands together and stuff. I love when you guys leave me comments that says, oh, this guy was in this band and he did this with this band, you know what I'm saying? And then it, you know, all the wires start getting crossed in my head, and I'm like, okay, now I see how everything works, you know. And I think Laurel Canyon, Jesus, man, what a just absolute monumental like addition to art and culture that whole scene had, man. It's crazy. But the Byrds, I like it. I really do. But I can't help but feel like this isn't the best that these people can do. Not in that way, though. I just know that they do stuff in the future. You know, it kind of messes me up sometimes when I know where they end up and I kind of end up comparing them by accident, you know? And I know you can't really do that, but I don't know. I really like the first song. The second one that I added on, it was okay. You know, it wasn't, I mean, that solo at the end was great. The vocals are cool. I like the harmony between, Hillman, Crosby, and McGuinn. Very good harmonies. Nice solo at the end there. Good rhythm guitar. But it's just so short, you know? Sometimes they just like come and go. I feel like I don't even have enough time to like listen to it. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm going to listen to it more throughout the night as I edit and post it, and then I'll listen to it again tomorrow morning and all that. So I get like by the time I listen to it like the next morning for the premieres and everything, I have a whole different view of songs usually. But I will say that Richard's Pick was my favorite. Absolutely. That was one hell of a song. And the second one that I added on, it was, like I said, it was all right. Not the best I've heard from them, but still very good though. I think that's it though. I don't really have anything else to add. I think that the drums, like I said, I'm gonna switch the video out with the newer one, so y'all probably wouldn't even tell the difference. But in the first one, like you could barely differentiate the percussion, the bass. Oh, get the hell out of here! Sorry, camera does that. It'll catch me and it'll go. And it kind of meshed together in this weird way. And I don't know why I'm even talking about it if I'm gonna switch the video out anyway. But it sounded kind of cool in a way, but you can't really pick things out at the same time. But that was still my favorite song though out of the two. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you again, Richard. That was a great pick. And if y'all have any other stuff by the Byrds or Crosby, McGuinn, anybody, leave it down below. Whenever I need another video to do, I usually come back to, you know, previous videos and I look at the comments and stuff like that. So you never know. And if you want to, it's probably too late now because I've already done 2 from it, but the flash request post for this week will be going out on Friday after the premieres. So if you want to post it on there, and if it gets enough likes, I'll do it. There you go. See you later. I used to follow you back in 6. Oh. Why are you still here? Oh, yeah. We have a really cool Patreon community. We'd love to have you. If you go down in the description, there is a link to the Patreon page. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. There's other tiers for other amounts of requests and such. If you want to do album sides, whatever, we got whatever you want. There's also a PayPal if you want to leave a tip or send a request in that way. It's much appreciated. This channel cannot basically operate without the Patreon members and PayPal, all that stuff. You guys help fund this. I literally would not be sitting here without you. So my utmost thanks to all of you. Yeah, nailed it, Lee.